been a minute, but your girl's here. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Share this video with your friends. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and don't mind my squeaking ass chair. So anyway, I'm coming to you with this video about the worst date I ever went on. So let's call this Talks with Clappers. And if you don't know where I got clappers from, let me tell you about that real quick. So clappers is basically a name that I came up with. I made a little rap skit, and basically she like my alter ego, like my ghetto ratchet alter ego. So that's where she came from. So we gonna call this Talks with Clappers. And this specific talk is about my worst day ever. So let's get into this. So basically, what happened here was, so I had went to a fashion show or whatever that I got invited to. And so I get to the fashion show. It was a nice fashion show for real. And just for the sake of this video, so you know, whoever I went on a date with don't know who I'm talking about, we gonna call a dude, let's go with James, and we'll leave that, right? So anyway, so let's get into the story. So I go to this fashion show. I'm super cute, you know, because fashion shows you dress a little different, you know, outfits be a little, you know, raw. So I go to the fashion show. This boy approached me. He had been staring at me all night. I thought he was cute too. You know, he had dreadlocks. You know, he was cute or whatever. Nice teeth. You know, I was like, okay, he was looking real fly. So it was like, okay, all right, you know, this will work or whatever. And we had a fashion show, so you know, everybody's outfits is way more elaborate than you going to like a regular, you know, a regular little event or something like that. So I talked to him on the phone that next day or whatever, and we were texting, and he was like, I want to take you on a date. So I'm like, all right, where we gonna go? Where we going? And he was like, he basically was like, it's a surprise. So automatically I'm like, oh, I'm about to be dressed to the T because I don't know where I'm going. So I had on like this cute like lace, black lace dress or whatever. It wasn't see-through, but it was like constructed real good, but it was lace. And then I had on heels. I don't remember how I had my hair, but like I was dressed up. So this day gonna get real bad. I'm letting y'all know. And this is a true story. So he asked, can he pick me up from the house on a date? And I usually don't let people like pick me up on dates or whatever. Just because I prefer to just drive my car. That way when I'm ready to go, I could just go. But I was like, you know, he asked, could he pick me up? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. So he pulled up, you know, car wasn't all that, which I'm not too worried about the car. He got a car, so that's all I care about. He got a car, thank God. So he picked me up, and you know, our conversation on the phone, he seemed real cool, real nice. So he picks me up. You know, we get in the car, we're driving, we having conversations. You know, I'm ready to figure out where this surprise date that we going to is. Like, where are we going? So we driving, we listening to the music, we pull up to the parking lot. Now, when we get to the parking lot, I noticed that the only restaurant right here is Applebees. So I'm sitting here like, maybe he meeting somebody or getting something from somebody from Applebees, or I don't know, right? So he pulled in a parking spot. So I'm just sitting there. I see him getting out the car. I guess he walked around to my door to come open my door. And I'm like, oh, it's another restaurant over here. And he like, no, we going to Applebees. Automatically no. I know this date finna be shit. You don't take no girl on a surprise date to fucking Applebees. First of all, I feel like you shouldn't take me on a date to Applebees when you first dated me any fucking way. The Applebees is one of them places where you go with your dude that you already been talking to and y'all hungry, so you like, let's go to Applebees. This ain't no place where you take a girl on the first date. You supposed to be trying to impress the girl on the first date. So automatically, I'm salty as fuck about this Applebees shit. So we get out the car, and I haven't even took a chance to look at his outfit. So he walking ahead of me, to open the door, and I'm like, what the fuck do this nigga got on? Y'all, he looked like he was at the fashion show again. So he had on like 5 gold chains, some Prada shoes, like he had his shirt unbuttoned so you could see like his tattoos and stuff. He had his hair like in a bun, his dread was like in a bun or whatever. And he had on like these Cartier glasses. Like, he just looks too fucking flashy for us to be walking in the Applebee's, number one. He looked like the fucking light show. He looked like Amigos. And we walking in the fucking Applebee's. And I'm looking too fucking good to be walking in Applebee's. So, I'm real salty. Like, what the fuck do this nigga got on? So, we sit down. We wait in, and he just talking, and I'm just irritated already. Like, he like, yeah, like, I hate when people stare at me, and I'm just thinking, like, my nigga, you look like a fucking light show. Like, why wouldn't nobody stare at you? You dressed up crazy for fucking Applebee's. Why would you even, in my head, I'm thinking, like, why would he take me here? So, this not even the worst part of the day. So, y'all, it gets worse. So, they end up seating us at the table, and he pick up the menu, and he like, ooh, it's dollar margaritas. So I don't know if y'all remember, but this was back when, I don't know if they still doing it, but this was back when Applebee's had the margaritas for $1, which we know is nothing but water and fucking ice. So he like, oh, they got $1 margaritas. Like, oh my God, they got $1 margaritas. And I'm just like, you're not about to get drunk off $1 margarita. Like, I don't know what you so excited for. And then, so I'm looking at the menu, and he like, oh, we gotta order off the 2 for $20. Excuse me? He like, yeah. So I didn't bring enough money or whatever because like I'm kind of broke for real. I just moved, so I don't got no money for real. So we gotta order off the 2 for $20. Is that cool? Like, what other choice do I have if you gonna pay for a date? Unless, I always carry money with me on a date, but it was just like, you should be at work right now. You shouldn't be trying to take me on a date. You could have waited to take me on a date. Like, because this is, at this point, I'm just ready to fucking go because I don't even understand how we even on this date. So we sitting there, I don't even want to talk no more. So I'm just quiet, playing with my phone, trying to, and I know that's rude of me to be on my phone, but like, I was over it. So he talking to me. He ended up telling me like he got a daughter or whatever. I forgot how old his daughter was. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, you see her all the time, you take care of her, because I'm not about to mess with nobody. Well, I wasn't messing with him anyway. This was chalked anyway. But, I just wanted to know what type of person he was. So I asked him, when was the last time he seen his daughter, or do he see his daughter or whatever. And he was like, I ain't seen her in 8 months. Why you ain't seen your daughter in 8 months? Oh, me and the baby mama don't get along, and da-da-da-da-da. But that don't make sense. You ain't seen your daughter in 8 months? That's a long fucking time to not see your kid. Like, what? I'm like, oh, I'm really ready to go. So, y'all, then when we finally done eating and shit, he finally quiet because we eating. He gonna ask me, did I want a tip? I was like, no. So we about to leave or whatever. We walked to the car. He kissed my hand, and I snatched that bitch away. Like, yeah, no. Like, not today. At this point, I was over it. So we get in his car and we driving home. Y'all ain't gonna never guess what this nigga said. I'm like, so what you do? He basically was like, James, I ain't gonna say what his job is, but let's say he was a garbage man, for instance. All right, so he was a garbage man or whatever, and he claimed he rap. I'm like, do everybody think that they just can rap? Like, if you ain't got a rap career by like 25, you probably should shut that shit down and just get a regular job, because there's too many people rapping, and if you ain't got found by now, you ain't getting found. So y'all, we get to the house. He dropped me off. So I'm walking up my driveway, to get to my house, and I hear like footsteps behind me. So I turn around and he walking behind me. And he like, oh, I just wanted to walk you to the door. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm opening the door. He just standing there like awkward as fuck. So I'm assuming he thought I was gonna invite him in, or he was waiting for the kids. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. But he was like, so do you wanna, he was like, you gonna invite me in? I'm like, no. And then I was still like standing there, and he was still standing there. And I'm like, is there something you trying to ask me? Like, do you need something? I'm like, you standing there like you want to kiss or something. He like, oh, you must want to kiss. I was like, no, I'm good. Closed the door on this nigga. Blocked him when I got in. And never seen that nigga again. So that's basically the story, y'all, of my worst day ever. I will never drive or let a nigga drive me on a date. That's canceled. I'm always driving now, just because I don't need to be in no situation where I just don't even want to be there, and I'm aggravated and I'm ready to go, and I'm trying not to be rude. So yeah, I can't do that no more. But if y'all like these type of videos, go ahead and comment below, let me know, and I'll do some more talks with the clappers. Also, follow me on my handles on Instagram. I really only be on Instagram, to be quite honest. I got a Facebook, but I only go on there to post makeup videos. So if you want to talk to me or DM me or anything, or you like these videos, or you got some ideas of some talks with clappers videos, then you can comment below, give me some ideas. We could chat it up about your worst dates ever. Just make sure to follow me also on Instagram at Danielle _, and that's the letter K as in kite, Danielle DANIELLE _. All right, y'all, I'm out. Y'all gonna catch me in another video here soon.
These flowers in these bags, but this ain't it. The crap that you be pulling, then you come with paper shit. Never been the one known to